Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Clinic, and I'm here talking today with Olympic coach and from Alamosa, Colorado, and just moved around most of his life. He was an '88 Olympic coach when I was on the team. So Joe Vigil, a legendary coach, and gave a couple of great speeches here on training and all the other great things, and he can tell us a few more things about what he's done here and some future projects. Take it away, Joe.
Well, my next project is going to be a clinic in Reno, Nevada, March 3rd and 4th. But I'm working with 9 athletes, and 5 of them are Olympic caliber athletes, and 4 of them are trying to get to that level. And I have them all living at altitude, so it's a real chore to go from one altitude site to the other one. And it's a real chore to get competitions for them. But that's what I'm in the game for. I enjoy it, and I enjoy helping people.
Who are your 5 Olympic caliber athletes you're currently training?
I have Brenda Martinez in the 800. Boris Buren, who trains under her husband, Carlos Handler, at Big Bear, California. I have Diego Estrada, marathoner, 10,000, half marathoner, Flagstaff, and I have Aaliyah Gray in Boulder, Colorado.
Great, and now you seem to have 3 or 4 different training sites, and give us a quick philosophy on your high-low situation with these athletes. What's kind of the theory of your training with them and how that kind of works?
Well, I was born at altitude and did most of my coaching at altitude, 7,500 feet. And I never had the luxury of high-low training, so it was always high-high. But Ben Levine and Trey Gunderson came up with a high-low concept, and I started looking into it, and we have a camp at Big Bear, California, the Big Bear Track Club, which is probably one of the most ideal places in the world because they're at 7,000 to 7,500 feet, and a 35-mile drive, they're down at sea level. So it's very easy. We do all our aerobic work at altitude and all our anaerobic work at sea level.
That's great. Now, how many years did you coach out at Adams State, and how many times were you guys champions with the NCAA?
Well, I was at Adams State for 30 years, and originally we were with the NAIA, and in 92 we switched over to NC2A Division II, and collectively with the coach that's there now and myself, the school has won 51 national championships in a 51-year period.
And that's being cross-country and track.
Yes, and it's an equal number between men and women, more or less. Okay. It's not a men's program or a women's program. They've all contributed about an equal number of championships.
And what year did you start coaching?
Well, I started coaching in 1954 in high school.
Okay.
And I was in Alamosa, Colorado.
Okay, great.
And in 1965, I got hired to coach at Adams State, and I was there for about 30 years. And because I had so much work working with federations that would come in to train at altitude, I couldn't do it all. I was a full-time professor, full-time coach, working with different federations. So I decided to retire from the coaching at the college level and work with elite athletes and federations at altitude.
Awesome. And you out there in Alamosa, you used to take the kids over to the national park, Great Sand Dunes, and have them run up and down the sand dunes, I heard.
That's right.
And how many days a week did you guys do that?
We would do mountain training 1 day a week. And in the fall, when there was no snow, we would run a 20K road up the mountains from 7,500 to 11,000. When it snowed, we'd switch to the sand dunes, and we'd run the sand dunes. And when it snowed there, we'd go to rolling hills at 8,000 feet.
Okay, awesome.
3 different sites.
Definitely. And you're in the USATF Hall of Fame, and a couple others at this point, right?
I'm in 12 Halls of Fame.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a real joy to have you here in Michigan. Have you been here before?
I was here about 15 years ago, and I brought Dino with me.
Okay, right to this clinic?
Yes. Mhm.
Awesome. Well, it was great to have you back. And are we going to see you at the major championships, like the Outdoor Track and Field Championship?
Absolutely.
World Championship?
Sacramento this year.
And are you going to go to London for the World Championship?
I might if I have a run.
Okay, well, that'd be great. I know Brenda's your top prospect, and of course Boris, so hopefully we will see them on the national team this year.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so very much for coming, Joe. You're an inspiration of the sport, and we enjoy listening to all the knowledge that you have and to share with all of us.
Well, thank you for the opportunity of answering a few questions and talking with you. It's always a delight to see you.
Thanks, Joe.